come at a cost. The Packers are top 10 in forcing interceptions, and they'll be up against the Steelers, who will be testing that coverage. Set for the call of this Week 15 matchup, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They'll drop the throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because to me, when that happens, key guys are out. The next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Second down fumble. Now the offense needing to do something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go! 3-19!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. A pickup there of 37. And it'll be a Green Bay first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
Looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Now back to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. 7-3 the score. We're back to Lambeau in just a moment. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football, but they face a second and long to start things out. They'll come out in the pistol.
Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit!
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down. On now is the Packers punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
One receiver left, two to the right. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now, the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the
and we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Watch it now, Barney. Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, and he fires one incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Let's go deep. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard.
Now a a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
Still 3rd down.
And with that penalty, the offense in a tough spot here. 3rd and 13. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. This will be caught at the 2. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Their big-bodied receiver with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field.
Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 2nd down now after the incompletion.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Now let's go. 3-19.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
Defense.
Certainly some contact there, and that's why there's a penalty on the defender for pass interference.
So hard to time it up for a defender to hit the receiver when the ball arrives. Got there a little bit early on that one.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make this a second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
3-19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Really good job by the offense there. Every second counts right now. So for them to get out of bounds and save some time, that's a nice move.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Philly, here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Blue 90. Over. No. Check. Over.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they'll run it here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
One receiver left, two to the right. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. They'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Their dangerous wide receiver hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 11 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a Green Bay first.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Offensive lineman, starting tackle, got hurt
to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here,
when he picked up
complete.
a fumble. So we got our backup quarterback in there. Backup left tackle.
Brandon, we did watch him play well on tape last week.
We're trying to make something happen here. We've lost
nice numbers, really
3 out of our last 4.
He's doing it again this week, and What I'm seeing is the rest of his team start to rise in confidence as well.
Rubbing off a little bit?
You know,
I think so,
we got the first wild card right now, but we're still a game back of Chicago,
which means that they're going to play better, try to make some better plays for him.
Try to make some plays here. Shit, this might be
numbers
late.
certainly back you up. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Had to come back for that one.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Then number 13, he's been with us.
So the offense now dealing with a
7 years, I think, 7 years. He's been our number 1 guy for a long time.
They'll look to throw again. So
that's a good catch. That's our number 1 tight end. He's been with us. We re-signed him. Our number 1 receiver there is going to be a free agent. I'm going to try to keep him in. I wasn't able to get an agreement to terms with him during the season, but I'd like to, you know, pick him up and keep him. So we'll see what kind of contracts he gets in the open market. But I think we can keep him. I'd like to. I mean, we got some guys that are behind him that are really good.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
You know, he's been with us for a long time. And it's kind of neat to have a guy who's been with you for that long. I was late on that one.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
I really wanted to run some kind of draw or something there, but I didn't have the right guys in there to do it.
After the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Bragg right there is basically our number 1 guy.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
That's a good throw.
Caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard and the time left on the clock?
That was a nice play.
Noted, so many things
worked out because they played man, so we were able to beat them. Got 3 timeouts. Let's see if we can get some stops here.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense,
okay, boys.
all hope is not lost.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football. Is it that simple? And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now the Packers going to take another timeout.
We're in like our 8th year of the franchise. I only play the offense and the defense.
And we'll be back.
All right, big stop here. Big stop here.
And they'll go with the ground attack here.
All right, here we go. We're going to have time. We're going to have time.
Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
I don't think I have the wind, but my kicker is really good. I'm still going to have to keep relatively close. It's a strong wind.
All 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
59, 58.
And Hop Hopkins' kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
That's why
so
you
they
kick
get
it
the
deep.
3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right, here we go. You know, he's a backup, but he's a backup quarterback, but he's not terrible. You know, he's in the 80s, so
the Green Bay offense
he's an 80
now about
overall
ready to take possession here. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor,
picking up those
but it's not a
linebackers
huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time.
Oh my God!
A crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read.
Well, there goes that. He threw 3 picks, had 2 fumbles.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake,
kind
after
of a
the
cool
game,
animation
he may
there,
have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he...
Well, that's great.
Comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice in the Major League Baseball parks.
Got to check out what the Bears did.
14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw.
Hopefully they lost.
So for Pittsburgh, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions.
Tough loss. We'll see about the next game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Jeez Louise. I'll be right back. I gotta go off for a second.